Because if I see you in catering, or I run into you at the hotel after the show, or I catch you interfering in one of your husband's matches, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Do not mess with Aubrey Edwards.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoon's Delight. So we had a very fun segment right before the women's fatal four-way match. I'm going to go over that match in the next video, but in this one, man, we had interesting. Now I didn't go over the first encounter that they had from, I think it was last week. So Karen Jarrett has been kind of, real fun ever since she been in AEW with Jeff Jarrett. I've been liking like some of her interactions so far. She always was a really good heel back in her TNA days. I feel like, even though she really wasn't a wrestler, but I always felt like she was like a good heel, like a Vicky Guerrero, with that annoying screaming voice. You know what I mean? So, get out there and do her thing. But she been in some beef with Aubrey Edwards lately. And so she had actually got on the mic and called out. So Renee Paquette was doing an interview with, the whole team with Jay Lethal, Sonjay Dutt, and Jeff Jarrett. And Karen was out there with him. And then Karen, just like I said, she just took over the mic and she called out Aubrey Edwards, which was funny. And she basically, like I said, she called her out. And then that's when Mark Briscoe's music played. And then Aubrey Edwards actually walked out with him, walked together. So Jeff held Karen back because Karen was ready to go fight Aubrey Edwards. And then Edwards actually got on the mic. And for some wrestling fans, I don't know, like, so some people probably haven't actually heard her get on the mic at any point in AEW history, but she has done some interactions with the wrestlers and stuff like that, especially Jeff Jarrett going back to Revolution. I remember covering that on the channel though. But anyway, so Edwards basically told everybody that due to her best efforts though, she was trying to get a match between her and Karen, but Karen wasn't a wrestler and she's a referee, so she really couldn't fight her one-on-one. So AEW would not sanction that match. So what ended up happening was, she basically, Edwards was real funny. She said if she saw Karen in catering or at a hotel or caught her interfering in one of her husband's matches, she would kick her ass. And then, Mark called for everyone to slim her down, but then encouraged Aubrey, and Aubrey chant that broke out in the crowd. The crowd definitely was loving Aubrey Edwards right here, so she's way over with the crowd. And Mark said he forgot to tell Edwards actually something. He said that the company won't sanction an Aubrey versus Karen match, a solo match by itself, but they will do a sanctioned mixed tag team match. So Mark said it will be a mixed trios match. So that's interesting. It's going to be a trios match. So that means two men on both teams and one woman on both teams. That's obviously going to be Karen and Aubrey. So joining them, it was going to be Lethal joining Jeff with Karen, and then Dutt pointed out that they still had the numbers, but then Mark said no, it was one man, his father Papa Briscoe, going to be in this match. So it's going to be fun to see Papa Briscoe out there, man. I don't know when this match is going to take place. They didn't give a date yet. I don't know when it's going to happen. Maybe it's on a future. Y'all got to remember now we got Collision in the mix, so it could happen on a Collision episode. I don't think it's going to happen in the pay-per-view. I don't think it's going to happen at Forbidden Door. I'm thinking either Dynamite. I don't even think it's going to happen on Rampage. I think it's going to be like either on Dynamite or Collision. So just be on the lookout for it. It might be on Rampage, but we'll see. I'm leaning more towards that it's going to be on Collision, though. Collision or Dynamite, though. So let's see how this goes. But I'm liking this so far, especially because it's got Aubrey Edwards involved, and we all want to see her go and kick Karen Jarrett's ass. So that's going to be exciting when those two actually lock horns in the ring, because you don't know what to expect out of either one of them. Obviously, Aubrey Edwards is more the athlete here, but it's still going to be fun to see those the interactions. So let me know how y'all think this is going to go, man. This is going to be a fun match to cover, man. I definitely will be covering it on this channel, man. The match itself, whenever it happens. So go ahead and give this video a like, hit the like button for me, share the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for watching Afternoon News Delight.